Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be filming with the Dawson Mini Controversy palette. I've already filmed with the Conspiracy palette, so if you want to check that out, I'm going to link it up here or link it down below. This is what the palette looks like if you haven't seen it. My dog is moving around next to me as usual. He's always like sleeping in here every time I'm filming. Anyway, this is what the palette looks like. So yeah, I'm not sure what kind of eye look I'm going to do. I feel like it's going to be blue and purple. I don't really want to do like anything boring, I guess. But you could definitely do a wearable look with this palette. You've got these browns here, you've got a cream. Even these shades here would be really nice on the lid. But I think I'm going to do blue, purple, maybe this light purple here, maybe this one as well. And then maybe my boyfriend's purse on the lid. I know this video isn't live or anything, but I've currently got a poll on my Instagram asking if you guys want me to film a full face of makeup today in today's video, or just focus this video around the Controversy palette and do an eye look with that. Obviously that poll is going to be long gone by the, why did I say that weird? Long gone? I sounded really strange. That poll is going to be long gone by the time you guys watch this video on YouTube, but I do highly recommend you go follow me on Instagram so you guys can see polls like this, so you can have your say in what you guys want to see. At the moment it's kind of 50-50. Some people are saying just do an eye look in today's video, and then others are saying a full face. I know a lot of people love a good full face video, but yeah, I just didn't know if I wanted to only focus on this palette in case people are like searching for it. We've got 67% on full face currently, but let's see where it's at by the time I finished my eye makeup. If you hear any noises, it's either my dog, the birds outside, or the chair I'm sitting on. I swear I'm not farting. I actually am sitting on a leather chair, but I've put like 2 cushions underneath me because I'm such a short ass. And I realized in my last video, I was like down here. Like I was like doing makeup down here, and I was like, yeah, like I need to be sitting up a little bit higher. And I also need to make my posture a little bit better because I realized I was just slouching so much. Like realistically, I could move the camera down. I don't know why I didn't do that. What an idiot. But anyway, I feel like I'm sitting nice and upright at the moment, so that's okay. If I need to change the camera around, I will later. Let's go in with my usual eye base, which is the Plouise Eye Base, and this one's in the shade 2. I've obviously already done my brows. They're a little bit like harsher than normal. I used a brow powder, and I don't usually use brow powders, so I think I went a little heavy-handed and they kind of look like blocks, but hopefully they don't by the end. I'm going to blend the eye base out with my sponge. I just feel like it really gives a nice smooth coverage. I have a weird feeling that I might be too chatty in this video. I don't want to be, but like I want to be, because I know future me is going to be like, why didn't you shut up? Because now I have to edit all of this. Look how much my roots have come out. Like, holy shit. My roots look really dark on camera. Like, I feel like they don't look that bad, like in person, because I've got quite mousy hair, but oh my god, in the camera, they look really dark. When I first saw this palette, I was not drawn to it at all. Like I said in my last video, it's definitely nicer in person, but now, like, the longer I've looked at it, the more excited I am to use it. The first shade I think I'm going to go in with is Cancelled, which is this nice matte blue here. I'm going to start putting the color Cancelled right kind of on this like inner crease, the inner half, I guess. The color is looking nice so far. I do feel like in the crease though, it's kind of like falling off. I know that sounds weird, but yeah, it's a little bit patchy just around here, like right in my crease. But besides that, it doesn't look horrible. I'm now going to dip into Controversy, which is the purple, and I'm going to pat this on, I guess, the second half of my crease. I think I'm pretty happy with that. That purple shade is really, really nice. I'm hoping it's going to blend out just as nice as well. I guess I'll go in with a blending brush. This is the Zoeva 239 brush or 231. I'm not sure. I've had this brush for so long and it's kind of like, I don't know, banged up. I can't see the writing. The next shade I'm going to take is Exposed, just to blend out that purple. And then I'm going to go in probably with Flat Earth for the, you know, the inner part. I'm going to start running this shade right on the edge. I might go back in with the smaller brush as well. I'm now going to dip into Flat Earth and slowly start blending out this inner portion here. This shade is quite powdery, like it's falling all over my eye. If powdery shadows annoy you, then just keep that in mind. They don't really annoy me because I don't like do my base first or anything either. And I'm just going to go back and forth with those colors until I've got a really nice blend. I'm having a little bit of trouble with Controversy, which is the deepest purple. I just feel like it's not blending out nice and smooth into the other purple. I'm trying to tap it on instead of like sweeping back and forth, because I know sometimes that definitely does help, but it's not really adhering to where like that patchiness is, I guess, which is a little bit annoying. But now that I'm here, I think I might bring a little bit of the purple just into the blue, just so it kind of joins up that crease a little bit more. Just like that neon shade, I know like purples can be harder to make in the makeup world, but yeah, it's a bit patchy. I can't lie, from what you guys can see, it's definitely patchy. I'm going to go in with the shade Cry on My Couch, which is this kind of beigey cream color, and I'm going to put this on my brow bone just to try and blend out that edge a little bit more. I don't know what's happening and I don't know how to describe it. So yeah, I'm having a bit of trouble with this eye. This is as good as I think I can get it to blend out. So you can see the purple's really dark kind of around here, and then it looks like it wasn't adhering like right here on my eye. So I tried to tap it back on, like the same purple, keep in mind, and see how it's like really bright. Like it's like this little bright patch there. It's so weird. It's like it oxidized here, but it hasn't oxidized there. It's funny, this mini palette, like it's kind of reminding me of like the issues I had with the Alien palette, and the Alien palette is the only Jeffree Star palette I had issues with, and this palette is definitely reminding me of like the patchiness and like that weird oxidization, but I didn't have any troubles with the Conspiracy palette, which is so weird. Maybe it's just the type of shades I'm using, like I've got no idea. I would love to hear what like you guys think, and if you guys have this palette and what you think of it, and did you have any issues with it, please let me know down below. I'm going back in with Cry on My Couch, me, and I'm just going to blend out these edges. I do have to say, like, this has taken me a really long time to get it to look this blended, and I can still see like patchiness on it, so I don't know what to say. I just decided in this moment I'm going to change this to a halo eye, so I'm going to cut off this edge with the purple. You can really see like there's a color difference in when I apply it and when it's been on there for ages. It's so strange. And I'm just going to tap that blue right on this inner corner, even though there's already mostly blue in there anyway. And I'm going to take the shade My Boyfriend's Purse, and this is going to go on the center of my eye. I'm actually going to wet it as well because I want it to like really pop. I think I'll do liner. I'm going to use my Inglot AMC Gel Liner, and at the moment it looks like I'll be doing a full face of makeup. To be honest, like I don't blame you guys. I prefer to see like a full face of makeup as well, even if I'm looking for like a palette review. I don't know, I find it satisfying seeing the whole thing done. I've got my liner on and I'm just going in with the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, and then I'll put some lashes on. I've got my lashes on. I used my Nikkia Joy Cosmetic lashes in the style Charlotte. I've never used these ones before, but I really, really like them. Like they've still got that length and like fullness, but they're not too full, so it doesn't like hide everything. I definitely feel like the look has come together more now that the liner and lashes are on. I can still see that patchiness, which yeah, is annoying, but definitely doesn't look as bad as it did before. So I'm going to move on to my face makeup, and I checked the poll and everyone wants to see a full face of makeup today. I think only 5 people just wanted to see eyes, so we're going to do our foundation now. Actually, I'm going to do primer. So we're going to use the Maybelline Master Prime. This is the pore minimizing one. It reminds me of the Benefit Professional. It's just kind of like that really thick formula. And I'm just going to put this around kind of like my nose and just here. I feel like my pores have been very large lately. And for the rest of my face, I'm going to use this Marc Jacobs Coconut Primer. It just says Perfecting Coconut Face Primer, Invisible Undercover. I don't know what that means, but it's really nice and moisturizing. It feels like a moisturizer. I just want to use up some of the products I've got here and I don't want to waste them. So you guys will probably start seeing me use like more, not old products, but kind of old products. I just want to start using what's actually in my collection instead of like always new makeup. I like to put this on my neck as well just because it is so moisturizing. And for my foundation, I'm going to use my MAC Studio Fix Fluid, and this one's in the color NC15. It's probably going to be a little bit too dark for me because I'm just a really pale person and I don't have any like self tanner on at the moment. So I'm just going to bring this down my neck, and I've been trying to use more of these MAC foundations lately. After doing my video of like using products I never reach for or have forgotten about, I realized how much I still love this foundation. It just looks absolutely flawless. I haven't tried it out consistently enough to know if it definitely is breaking me out or anything, so I'm just going to keep trying it, but I love the way it looks. It's so nice. And I'm just going to blend it out with a foundation brush. The foundation looks like it matches, and that's because I brought it all the way down to my tits basically. So now I'm going to go in with concealer. I do have some new concealers. I'm thinking I may as well use them since we're doing a full face today. These are the Maybelline Superstay Full Coverage Under Eye Concealers. I've got the shade Ivory and Light. I have tried them out before. Yeah, I'm not sure on the coverage yet. Like I've only used it like once or twice. So I'm going to mix both of the shades just to see what it looks like. And if I don't have enough coverage, then I don't know, I'll use something else maybe. I just realized there's like only 6 ml in this concealer. And to be honest, like I've only used it like a couple of times and I feel like this is basically empty, to be honest. Like I'm squeezing it, there's not much in here at all. And I'm going to blend that out with my beauty sponge. The formula of this concealer is like on the drier side, I guess, so if you've got like dry under eyes, I probably wouldn't recommend. I'm going to take a bit of the shade Light and put that on my chin. I don't feel like I need any on my forehead, but just a little bit, and a little bit on my nose as well. So this is one of the palettes I used in my makeup I forgot about video, and I feel like I've been using it heaps since I filmed that video. So I've been using these a lot. I'm going to mix these 2 shades for underneath my eye. There's honestly so many other products like I've got in my drawers that need to be used up as well. But I'm happy that like I'm going back to products I used to love, and I love this just as much. Even the highlighters and the contours and the blushes are really nice as well. I don't even know if you can still get this palette. I can't remember if I told you guys what it is, but it's the Balm Highlight and Contour Palette. If you need to know of any products I'm using in today's video, they will be listed down below in the description. I really like the Inglot Gel Liner that I use, but I feel like it just always transfers right in here in my tear duct, but it doesn't transfer anywhere else. It's so annoying, and like I don't have like watery eyes or anything, so I don't know. If you guys have any like eyeliner recommendations, I think the only one that doesn't transfer on me is, I think it's Maybelline 24 Hour Gel Pencil. That one doesn't move, but every other one moves. I'm going to take my Fit Me powder by Maybelline, and this one's in the color Light. I'm going to bake right here. It's like a helicopter over my house and it's being fucking loud. I'm going to take whatever is left in here and just set these other areas. And for bronzer, I'm going to use my Fenty Beauty Sun Stalker bronzer. This one's in the shade In the Sun. I feel so weird when I say that. In the Sun. I feel like a dickhead. Actually, I usually use Shady Biz, which is actually warmer and a little bit deeper. So I might mix the two because I'm usually fake tan when I use this one, but I still really like that warmer tone. Let's just see what happens. I'm going to mix Shady Biz into it just because I want it to be a little bit more warmer and sun-kissed. And I'm using a more like fluffy brush just because I don't need it to be as precise. I'm just going to smack it all over pretty much. And for my blush, it's one that I've been using forever. You guys would have seen it a million times. This is my Makeup Geek blush in the color Romance. I think I got this like not long after I started YouTube, maybe a couple of years after I started YouTube. And yeah, I've really hit pan on it, but I'm really keen to just like use it all up. But at the same time, I feel like I'm going to be sad when I use it all up because it is one of my favorites. But you know, it just needs to be used up. It's so old, but it's so nice. I don't even know if you can still get it, to be honest. It just gives the face a nice glow. It's almost kind of peachy. It's got a sheen to it. And I bring it up onto the nose as usual. Currently for highlighter, I've been thrashing the shit out of Nikkia's highlighting palette. So I'm going to give it a break today and I'm going to use my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Peach Goddess highlighter. This one is definitely one of my faves and one I need to use more as well. It is honestly one of the nicest highlighters I own. I think I might actually just pop this on the inner corners. If I want to add anything else there, I will, but it's so pretty. I'll put some on the brow bone as well. I'm not sure if I want to go like cohesive on the bottom or I want to use maybe one of the other colors. I'll use one of the other colors. I think I might dip into Diet Root Beer, which is this beautiful root beer shade, I guess. What is root beer though? Like, is it like creamy soda? Because yeah, I'm Australian, so I've got no idea like if it's the same thing as creamy soda. That's something I have to search. I don't think it is. I don't know, let me know. Like if you're in the US, do you guys have creamy soda? And do you know what it is? This shade is really lovely. Like I can picture myself doing like a really nice wearable look with this shade. I'm going to blend it all the way to the wing here. I'm going to mix a little bit of My Apology as well, just more on this outer corner here. I'm not going to do anything special with the eyeliner, just going to put a little bit of Inglot liner on the outer corner there. For my lip colour, I had a little bit of a look through what I've received recently and I couldn't really find anything I really liked. So I think I'm going to be boring and I'm going to use Mannequin by Jeffree Star, but I'm going to put this gloss on top because I did receive the Morphe Jeffree Star collection. So I got that eyeshadow palette and I got some liquid lipsticks and lip glosses. So I'm going to film with that one really soon. I'm so excited because it's got some really nice pinks and greens in there. This one looks like a really kind of glittery, shimmery lip gloss. So we'll put this on and then we can put this one on top and see what it looks like. I'm going to put a little bit of I'm Nude again, like my last video. I know, I'm so boring. I don't think that really made that much of a difference, but we're going to go in with the gloss now. I'm so excited. I actually love that gloss so much. It looks really intense in the tube and it does have like a lot of shimmer in it, but it looks so nice. I would definitely use this again. Even on top of this lip color, it's made it look really beautiful. And I'm not a metallic person, but I'm all for shimmer and like glow. So we're pretty much done. I'm just going to spray my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist just to get rid of that kind of powderiness. So we're going to speak about the palette, I guess. Clearly it was patchy. I had a lot of issues blending out the purple and the blue. More the purple. To be honest, it was a fucking pain in the ass to keep it like blunt. I'm really happy with the look now, but was it really worth my time sitting there and blending it? Like, I felt like I was blending forever. Like, I would have cut so much out of this video, like in the blending portion. And if I kept it all in, the video would be even bloody longer than it is already. I don't know if I could recommend this palette to you guys, only because I had so much trouble blending out those colors. Like, I love the look now, but I don't know if it was worth it. This is only my first time using the palette, and yeah, I can't recommend it right now. This is only my first impression on the palette. I feel like the formula with this one was different to the Conspiracy palette. I don't know if that's just me, but yeah, I don't have all the facts and, you know, the ingredients here, but I felt like it felt different. So let me know what you guys think. Do you own both of the palettes, and which one do you like better? Did you have trouble with the mini palette? I would love to know. Before I go, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I've got my makeup page, I've got my nail page, and then I've got my third page where I upload more realistic photos of myself. Sometimes they're really, really ugly, and a lot of them are with like my family, friends, my partner, so it's just a more realistic kind of Instagram for myself, so I don't have to like make everything look perfect on there. So if you want to follow me on there, it's called Senay Extra. I've got Nails by Senay, and then I've got my normal one, which is my nail page. My dog is being so loud outside, so I don't know if you can hear that. Don't forget to like this video, it helps me out so much, or dislike it, that helps as well. Comment down below, subscribe if you are new, and hit the bell button so you guys are notified every time I upload new videos, and I'll see you guys really soon in my next one. Bye.